wants to be around a complaining woman. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be around a complaining man. But if I just speak for women, like that's not a flex. That is not a great quality. So if we have the reputation of being combative or not knowing how to get along with our men, people aren't looking at us like, oh, I feel so sorry for you. Let me take you in. They don't want to take on charity cases when it comes to finding a wife or a partner. Nobody wants to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Like the way that we interact, we can't necessarily take responsibility for other people's behavior. We can't control them, but we can control ourselves. And if you're a woman and you are actively engaging and working in some of these groups that are really hateful, really rancid, you just know there's a lot of self-hating, male bashing energy. If you were involved in that, right? If you are posting all that stuff on your social media, whatever, don't think that's not going to impact you and how now you're going to be able to find a healthy relationship, especially if you're considering online dating. Because best believe somebody who's looking at you as a prospect is going to be looking at your social media accounts. They're going to be looking at your past history, what you've done, who you follow. We all do it. And if they see that you have that kind of questionable history, they may take you out in a few dates. They may link up with you, but you're not going to be a long-term situation. So as I mentioned before, misandry, supporting platforms that are openly misandrous, openly bashing Black men, and taking all of your problems regarding men, period, and putting them online is a bad look. It is a bad look. Let's just say, you meet somebody online, you guys hit it off, you like each other. The first thing that person's probably going to do is they may do a little Google search. They may check out your social media platforms. You, a woman, if you've been online and you've been online dating, you've done it. Best believe you've done it and tried to find that guy's, his Facebook, his Twitter, his Instagram. Like we all do it. So you're meeting somebody online, you figure out the information. That's going to be one of the first things you're going to do is check out their online profile. If they go on there, they like you, you guys had a pretty cool interaction. They go on your Twitter and they find that a month ago you tweeted something that says all men are trash, Black men are dusty bullet bags and I hate them, or Black men aren't dying soon enough, or Black men are the problem, like whatever it may be. Or men are, men can't get it together, or men can't, just whatever fill in the blank misandrous messages, that person now is not going to look at you as like, oh, wow, this is a prize. Wow, I've hit the jackpot. He's not thinking that. If he sees that you're openly complaining about the men in your life and you're now putting it all out there on blast on social media like that, that is a bad look. He may still take you out. You guys may go have maybe a date. He may be, try to just have some fun with you. But as far as that being a really serious option, he's not seeing you like that anymore because that is a bad look. That is bad behavior. Plus, what I'm saying, even when you're navigating online, there's a way that you as a woman can express concerns, complaints, issues you've had with men that is constructive versus being just unconstructive or just feeding into a bad narrative. And like I said, if you go online and put your business out there on blast like that about all your negative experiences with other men, he's looking at you like that woman has garbage or that woman has baggage. She got issues. Okay. And this is not a long-term situation. That's 9 times out of 10. That's what they're thinking. That's what I'm saying, ladies. If you do have these issues, if you do have, really, really bad, you've had bad experiences, you have these beliefs about men, you think they're negative, you think you're this, and that, work that out in a constructive manner. I mentioned there's different ways to do it. Maybe get you a support group, get some biblical counseling, get some relationship counseling, get with some women who have proven results in their life. I'm not talking about somebody that has a couple 100,000 followers on social media and you don't know if they're married or not. Get you with a woman, an older woman primarily, who's been married for some time, has some kids, or has a proven track record of success. Work with her, hang out with her, just get around her. You want to get around women who have what you want. So get around that. Just change your environment. If you can't find anybody in your life that has that, you need to expand your circle. So like I said, start there. Get some therapy, right? Get some, like I said, some spiritual counseling, maybe some biblical counseling, whatever, to really redefine what does it mean to be a good woman? What does it mean to actually be, to seek out healthy men? Because at that point, you need to now address your trauma, address your issues, address your emotional hangups, address the trauma responses, and deal with all those things so you don't bring it into a different relationship. Be practical about it. Like I said, if you're doing this in constructive manners, whether it's a therapist or whether it's a pastor or a spiritual leader or some trusted a mentor or something like that, that's different than you going online and now just putting all your business out there on blast for anybody who would see you as a potential to now turn the other way. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be constructive about how you deal with these issues that you've had with men in the past. I'm not saying you can't talk about it, but I'm saying I would be very leery of putting it all out there on social media, because now you are sabotaging any potential future healthy mates you could have, because they're just now you're putting your baggage out there versus working on your baggage or working on your issues in a constructive manner. And best believe, if you do have those negative experiences, if you do have those negative beliefs about men, period, you need to work that out. If you already assume as a woman that, oh, if I get with this kind of man, if I get with a black man, I'm a black woman, if I go with a black man, it's going to be struggle love, you need to unpack that. You don't sit on that. You don't try to divest or go over here, go over there, because you're going to bring that drama with you. So that's what I was saying too. These women in there are complaining about having bad stereotypes and, being classified a certain way. We as women do not help ourselves. We do not help ourselves when we feed into that by supporting male bashing channels and by going and talking about men are trash. And then going, liking and retweeting and quote tweeting and sharing and laughing and crying. And we may get our own emotional support and our own emotional fill, but that is sabotaging any success we would have in a relationship.